Raise your hand if you think building a fortune takes genius-level math skills or a trust fund. Yeah, same. We've all seen the movies. The traders screaming into phones. The algorithm that beats the market. But here's the truth nobody tells you. The richest investor of all time didn't use any of that. He used a paper route, a library card, and a rule so simple you could teach it to a kid. Warren Buffett wasn't born rich. He was born in 1930, right in the middle of the Great Depression. His dad was a stockbroker who lost money. His family ate canned food for years. But young Warren had one thing: obsessive curiosity. At 6 years old, he bought 6 bottles of Coke for 25 cents. He sold each bottle for a nickel. Profit? 5 cents. Not much. But he learned something. Buy something for less than it's worth. Sell it for more. That's it. That's the whole game. He read every book in the Omaha Public Library about money. By age 11, he bought his first stock, City Service Preferred. He bought 3 shares at $38 each. The stock dropped to $27. He panicked and sold when it came back to $40. A few months later, it hit $200. He learned 2 things. First, patience is a superpower. Second, never buy something you don't understand. He wrote those rules on a sticky note in his brain. They never came off. Here's the surprising part. Buffett didn't become a billionaire by being the smartest guy in the room. He became one by saying no to almost everything. He calls it his circle of competence. He only invests in businesses he can explain to a 5th grader. No tech stocks in the 90s. No crypto ever. No fads. Just simple, boring, predictable companies. Candy, soda, insurance, razor blades. Why? Because he doesn't need to be right 100 times. He needs to be right a few times and not lose money. His partner Charlie Munger said it best. The first rule of compounding is never interrupt it unnecessarily. Buffett sat on his best investments for decades. Coca-Cola, bought in 1988, still holding. American Express, bought in 1963, still holding. Most people think investing is about buying and selling. Buffett knows it's about buying and sitting. Your brain wants action, but money grows in stillness. That's the hard part. He lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He drives a 2014 Cadillac. He eats at McDonald's every morning. Not because he's cheap, because he doesn't need stuff to prove anything. He learned that from a book called The Intelligent Investor by Ben Graham. Graham said the market is a voting machine in the short run and a weighing machine in the long run. Translation: prices go crazy every day, but value tells the truth over years. Buffett just waits for the truth. So what can you learn from a 90-year-old in Omaha? 3 things. 1. You don't need a finance degree. You need curiosity and a library card. 2. Say no to almost everything. Your circle of competence is small. That's fine. 3. Patience is not passive. It's active discipline. The people who built real wealth didn't check their portfolios every hour. They checked them every year. They read. They waited. They bought when everyone was scared. Now here's the close. You are not Warren Buffett. You don't have $60 billion. But you have the same 24 hours he does. You have the same library. You have the same internet. The only difference is he started at 6 years old with a Coke bottle. He didn't wait for perfect conditions. He didn't need a mentor. He just bought something cheap and sold it for more. That's the move. You can do that tomorrow. Buy a book. Read 10 pages. Save $1. Then another. That's how a paper route turned into a fortune. One boring, consistent decision at a time. You actually owned it.